everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently had a chance to see season 1 of Hanna on Amazon, and Amazon has some really excellent programming choices, and this goes without saying. This is high quality and expertly written, and it really gives an inner look inside of the psyche of a human being, especially one that has been honed in such a way, if you will. But it reminded me quite a bit of Orphan Black. I'm not going to say why. If you've watched Orphan Black, then Hannah's going to hit a lot of chords with that. But it also has smatterings of Akira, which is absolutely fascinating and terrifying at the same time. And I'm not going to give away the plot. I'm not going to give away anything substantial within the short 8-episode series, which for a series usually it's 10 episodes, unless this is like Disenchantment, which season 1 was actually broken into 10 episodes. They were supposed to have 20 episodes, and it was really muddled and quite addlepating. So I'm not going to let myself get agitated by that too much, but nonetheless, I really felt that Hanna was executed in such a way that I can see why they put so much money into it, and it was absolutely sensational. And the young girl who plays Hanna is absolutely incredible. And I remember I watched a video about the rigorous training that she had to undergo in order to take this role, and it was a very physical role. She's doing moves from Krav Maga, and I thought, holy crap, it was just insane. And yeah, I actually recognize Krav Maga because I know a little bit about it, but I've never done it. I like martial arts, so it's something that interests me immensely. I'm less familiarized with Krav Maga than I am with martial arts that we know and love, which is unusual because me being a World War II buff, I should be more familiarized with Krav Maga, but that's another thing. There are moments within Hanna itself that have a lot of questions that make you start wondering about what's going on with our government, and you think, this isn't fiction. This might actually be happening right now, and that's what gives me pause. Sorry for the conspiracy theory kind of vibe, but can't be helped. It's just something I do and something I ascribe to, and I don't mean to, but this actually lends itself quite well to conspiracy theorizing because I do believe that this is happening in our world today in a manner of which we don't really completely comprehend yet. But anyway, I really thought that the series was phenomenally done, and just like I said, the writing was just absolutely astronomical. It is stellar beyond anything I've ever seen. 8 episodes is not enough, and of course it leaves it with so many different queries that you're left thinking, okay, now what's going to happen? I'm hooked. Please give me more. So they've got you. And this was just a beta for getting people interested in the series. And it's got a lot of potential. Plus, it's one of those stories that with anything of its caliber, it leaves your mouth watering, and you think it just keeps getting better and better and better. Of course, something really tragic happens and it breaks your heart, but you expect it because they leave little hints. It's really good at foreshadowing. Plus, there's a lot of good allegory and metaphor and simile that I think is portrayed very well, and it's quite interesting. So it's a good watch. It's I would recommend this for maybe older teen to adult, just because of the subject matter and the fact that it does not shy away from gore. I don't think that younger children should be exposed to that at a young age. Maybe if they understand what fantasy is versus reality, and it could start a dialogue. But of course, I don't have children, so I'm just giving my recommendation. Maybe I'm wrong because I'm a person who grew up from a very young age, probably about, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I was 12 years old when Mortal Kombat came out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was before the ESRB actually existed. Yeah, oh my goodness, there was a day without the ERSB. Ooh, who knew? But anyway, I'm getting off track. But suffice it to say, I turned out to be a very well-rounded individual. The the fatalities are gratuitous anyway, and they're always enjoyable. And I don't have violent intention in my body. I would never commit to an act like that because I know it's wrong. It's not me. But yeah, it does have a lot to do with consequences of actions taken, and that whole idea of a proliferation, one domino falling and the rest of the dominoes eventually are going to fall as well as the inertia picks up. But it's absolutely outstanding, so couldn't recommend it more. Watch Hanna. If you're like me, you're going to be just waiting impatiently for season 2 to come out, and you might have a little bit longer to wait because it took a lot of money to make this, according to my friend. So there might be quite a little bit of time, but there are plenty of other things to watch as well. But this is one that I would put on your highly recommend because it is so exceptionally done. It's extraordinary, and if you're intrigued by the whole idea of just psychology in and of itself, ethics and morals, watch this. it's worth it for that alone, as well as dynamic of what we consider family. I always think that is very, very intriguing as well, and it just gives a whole new understanding of what family really means, and basis of trust, and the whole idea of the voice of reason versus that of impulse and instinct. And there are a lot of dichotomies, and it's also very didactic and pedagogic. So it's interesting in that aspect as well. So that's all I have to say about Hanna. Till next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Titi.